Well, I think that a lot of health plans are getting ready for this, and it has taken us a long time because it was something that everybody was kind of pushing to the side because there were other things that were coming up and they were perceived to be more important. I can tell you that the first step seemed to be very basic. Um, Cleaning up your membership enrollment demographics. How many of the health plans that we have, default as anything is white, Caucasian in their enrollment, and that's if somebody doesn't give you their race and ethnicity, that's what it is. So you have a bunch of, we had to do a lot of cleanup there and educate our team. So like, what is the difference between race and ethnicity? Right? Why having the language speaking and written is important. And a lot of people think it's just the language that you speak, but what is the language that you mostly speak at home, and what is the language that you're more comfortable having written? Why? Because a lot of senior members actually they leave the marketing material, the education material from the health plan, and give it to their children that probably are born here and they speak English, and it's easy for them to translate it rather than them reading it. We get that a lot with Hispanic population. So I think that's one of the first steps. And I guess as a plan that has membership in both. Areas. So we have in Northern Nevada, mostly white, rare Caucasian members, and then completely opposite, Texas and Florida, a, 100% Hispanic. There is nothing southern than the border than Laredo and McAllen, where my plan is. Um, if you're incorporated, go there and see your patients, your members. I'll say that the biggest shock for us was pretending that one size fit all, and we promote campaigns and realize that well, how come women are not adherent? How come we having so many people going back to the ER or going back to the hospital? Why people are not, we're doing what we're asking them to do. We're calling them. We're the same people is calling the patients to schedule the mammogram or schedule the hospital follow-up. And then when you go back to the market, you realize that, well, these people are not concerned about their mammogram because, by the way, they don't have a permanent resident or they are struggling to put food in the table. When you're creating these fabulous programs like, oh, let's distribute meals post hospital discharge. That's a great idea, right? We are going to support our members. How many of your members, especially dual members, DSM members, don't even have a fridge at home? So the fact that you're sending frozen meals post hospital discharge and these people don't have a fridge, well, that's not very, that requires some awareness, right? So I think from my perspective is, um, your strategies need to be aligned with the reality of your population. So get out of the office and go and see your patients and see where they live. And there is a lot of internal awareness of why collecting data about this is important, about living a situation, or do they live in multi-generational homes or being alone or they don't have a permanent residence. So I think there's a lot of education internally to be able to meet these new requirements.